books,
Okay.
more workbooks. And so
That's why the CWN brand. Some people to talk to about, like, am I processing the book right? And I was, because I'm on the second time. But by the third time, because I'm gonna do it again, I can already feel it. It's like another level of awareness. I'm definitely gonna join the community because I want to just see what other people are saying and how people are feeling. It is a vibe of a book. And it was beneficial to me because she has coloring pages in it, journal pages in it, the working pages in it, descriptions of the chakras, affirmations, like just all the things, okay, that you're trying to find in like 5 different resources. It's all in one book, and it's a spiral book, so you can like fold it back and like sit with yourself and notebook. It's a quality for me.
I didn't see the
she really did. She really did. I enjoy the book, and I enjoy you sharing your journey. Thank you so much. Tell everyone where they can find you online.
Yes. So, well, not obviously because y'all don't know this,
Maybe
but
they don't know.
Ivory Keisha, I think I'm literally the only Ivory Keisha in the world because you can find me on ivorykeisha.com, Ivory Keisha on all the platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I am on TikTok. I'm trying.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I feel like you're doing better than I am. I've seen her on TikTok. She's successful. Yeah.
So Ivory Keisha on all the platforms, and ivorykeisha.com.
Okay, listen, give her a round of applause, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you as always. It's a vibe. Give her another round of applause because why not? I mean, it is the vibes for me. I love Ivory's book. I'm probably gonna go through it over again quite a few times. I feel that in my spirit because it's just not a one time thing. Like you kind of continue to know yourself and you're like, man, what else am I capable of? So it's the evolution for me. Is there any other business owner in the room? I feel like y'all really do want to speak about your business, but I'm going to give you a moment while I talk about mine. Again, I'm Cara Pressley. I'm not the only Cara Pressley in the world. There's another one in California. She's a realtor. Hey, girl. I found that out when I was 18, and sis has some on her credit. I ain't going to get into it, but it wasn't me. I knew that wasn't my credit thing. Anyway, I have a public speaking course. It's called Successfully Speaking. It is a master class for you, for the person who wants to really tap into their public speaking, become their best self as a public speaker, and someone who's ready for next level greatness. If you don't know what next level greatness is, that might be part of the problem. But you might need this class. It's live and in person in Richmond, Virginia only. People continue to ask about a virtual option, but with public speaking, the connection needs to be so genuine. You need to be in the room. So I probably will never take it to a virtual option because it's just so in depth. But I will have some virtual considerations that can help people who are not in my city and state of Richmond, Virginia. So that is that. Please go to carapresley.com. Under the workshops tab, you can find more about the course. And today is actually the last day for this $25 off coupon. Or if you know someone who was in the class, they got their own discount code for even more money off. But you got to do the work and find them. They picture on the website. So go to the website and find out who they are, okay? We have another business owner. Go and get her then. It's time for the main event. Oh, well, hey, look at who just fell in my lap.
Push me up over here.
Look who fell on the seat.
How y'all people doing?
What's your name?
My name is Shay.
Shay, and what's your business?
Perfect Day Events.
Okay, how long have you been in business?
Since 2017.
Okay. Do you want to stay in business?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We definitely, gonna stay in business. Mm-hmm.
What's your greatest dream when it comes to your business? Where would you like to evolve to? I know that you told us earlier you started with weddings, and now you do more intimate events. But where do you want to grow to?
Helping individuals create their special moments.
I like it. So we mean like just any intimate moment?
Any intimate moments, even for the DIY, DIYers, teaching
I'm a crafter.
them. Teaching them how to make their event very successful.
Okay, I like that. I feel like thanks to COVID, You can celebrate almost anything right now.
Anything.
I mean, just decorate the room. I've seen your decoration style. It's super successful. We're actually in an amazing space. You'll have to go to the Red Table Talk RVA page to see those behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But I feel like the decor in here, I mean, I don't know if I would have pulled this off. It's balloons on the ceiling, y'all. It's a lot going on. It's beautiful. And it's rose petals all on the floor. I mean, above and below, all around us. I might not have pulled this together. What gives you that inspiration to continue going and designing in the way that you do?
Transforming a space, taking something from nothing and transforming it to something that even my clients would never have even imagined.
Have you always been that kind of visionary?
I have.
From a kid?
From a kid.
Are you the one who colored the alligator red?
No, because I can't draw a straight line for nothing.
What was your first event that you remember designing and you were like, you know what? This could be my future.
My mom's wedding.
And trusted you to do the whole wedding.
She sure did. And here we go. Started it as a business.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I love that for you. Listen, tell everyone where they can find you online so they can see some beautiful pictures.
Find me on online at APD Event. As A as in Apple, P as in Paul, D as in David, EVENT.com. We're also on Instagram, APD Events. And Facebook, A Perfect Day Events, RVA.
I love it. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Not a problem. I mean, you're filling our lap. I love it.
I do what I can.
I love it. Y'all give her a round of applause. Thank you so much. Listen. Okay, we have, again, our main event on the way. Oh, but is somebody else coming in? It looks like it's somebody else coming on up. Come on up here, friend. With these snazzy glasses. Give her a round of applause. How are you? How are you? You are the owner of, what's the name of the business?
Inner City Blues.
Inner City Blues. Okay, now I've had the food on more than one occasion, and it was successful. What's your favorite thing to cook?
All of it is good.
It's all of it for me. I mean, not a limitation at all.
No.
I love that. What made you go into business? Tell us a little bit about your behind the scenes story.
First of all, we're the best hidden gem.
I mean, let me know. Come on.
In Richmond.
Okay.
Probably beyond that, but truly in Richmond.
Okay.
The food is good.
Okay.
People are a little nervous about the area. But the food is good.
There's areas everywhere, okay, all across the country. So
most
definitely. Right, we don't have to worry about that.
So we specialize in barbecue, home cooked meals, soul food.
It's the soul food for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real soul food.
Okay.
We picking collards, peeling yams.
Come on.
Yeah, it's not coming out of can.
I love that.
I heard they got chitlins over there.
Oh, y'all got chitlins.
Yes,
I'm
we
about
do.
to tell my mama. And a little potato salad.
Homemade potato
mama
salad.
Ooh.
Yukon Gold potatoes.
I love it. I love it. Where do you want the business to go? Where do you see yourself as a business owner?
So we are located in Church Hill, and we opened a business in a neighborhood in which we grew up. Because the area is plagued by convenience stores, no home cooked meals. So we wanted, most definitely a food desert. So we wanted to offer something real. You shouldn't have to go to a convenience store. I mean, we got 6 convenience stores in a 2 block radius.
6? Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So I mean, our neighborhood deserves so much more.
Right.
So we opened. So we're actually the building that we're in was black owned. Opened in 1972. The original Carolina barbecue.
Okay.
And so we bought it to keep that legacy going. But our plan is to stay imprinted in a gentrified neighborhood. But really soon we're going to convert over to a dine-in 2 blocks down the street.
Okay, because someone said they use their takeout.
Yeah, so we're takeout only. But yes, we want to give, our community the pleasure of sitting, enjoying that family vibe. and become a part of our family.
I love that. Because we need that in the community. Something to pull us back together and say, yes, we are a family business. Okay. Now, you mentioned earlier you were part owner of Pig and Brew.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that collaboration. Do you see that collaboration helps your business mostly?
Oh, most definitely. So Pig and Brew is me, my godson, Lamar, and my husband, Lamont.
They are special over there. They got great pulled chicken. I'm going to probably forever say that because it is amazing. Okay. I love to hear that. What's your greatest dream?
Greatest dream.
Just personally, where do you see yourself going? Because we know you're about to be an author, okay? She has already signed up with Coach Nikki in her collaboration book. Well, where do you see yourself going?
I want to build generational wealth, not just for my family, but for a community that is forgotten. You know, so one thing that I realized, we are in a community with smart people. They see our community plagued with crime and violence and drugs. I see our community plagued with entrepreneurs and business minds that can do great things if they had that guidance and pushed in a direction to let them know what they need to do.
That part. It's giving resources.
Right.
Is what we need.
And so, you know, I see, you know, Inner City Blues as a brand that's creating wealth for others to sustain.
Okay. I love that. And it sounds like it's going to be a legacy that's here for years to come.
Almost definitely.
I already feel that. Listen, tell everybody where they can find you online. Do you have social media or just a website?
I'm a little over. We got
It's
social
okay.
media.
I just checking. I don't know. I'm not to be like that.
On Instagram, we are barbecue, WEAREBBQ.
Write it down.
Website, wearebarbecue.com.
Write it down.
And Facebook, Inner City Blues at home of Carolina Barbecue. I got tongue tied.
Okay. It's all right. Thank you so much. Y'all give her a round of applause, studio audience. We're going to bring up our last one. Thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you. And last but certainly not least, the millennial mamapreneur, Whitney Brooks. Come on down. I've always wanted to say that. Hey, friend.
Hello,
Listen. It's the earrings for me. Okay, do y'all see my friend? How are you feeling?
I'm doing lovely. How are you?
I'm feeling successful, as y'all know. Right. What other way is there to be?
Right.
Tell us about your I don't even know where to begin. Did I want to know about the publishing company, or do I want to know about all those books on the bookshelf in there? So tell us, how did the publishing company come to be, maybe?
Absolutely. Well, in 2015, I launched my first business. I co-founded a 24-hour home care agency, non-medical, with my mother. So we are family-owned, mother-daughter, Black-owned business, providing personal care and companionship services to the geriatric population. Well, when I started my business, I didn't transition from my full-time job like most people do. In fact, I didn't plan to be a business owner at all.
It's the non-traditional for me. I love it.
Yes, I just quit my job one day and woke up the next morning and asked myself how I was going to pay my mortgage.
I understand. Okay, but...
Yeah, so that first year was rough, to say the least. However, that second year, I actually started freelance editing for first-time authors and small business owners. So in 2016, I launched what was then known as WLB Editing Services. And I launched it because words are just what I do. I love it. It comes naturally. I have a degree in English with a minor in creative writing.
I better get into the receipts for me. Okay.
So I began editing. I had no intent to write or publish. But as my clients began to consistently come in, I noticed a theme among them all. After I had transformed their rough draft into a masterpiece, they had no idea what to do next.
Now what?
In the publishing process. So they would always ask me, okay, this is perfect, so what next? And I would always have to say, I don't know.
Because that's your journey. I did my job.
That's exactly what I'm just your editor.
Right.
I don't know. I did my job. But my clients had developed such a huge level of trust in me that I began to feel a sense of obligation to help them.
I love that. If you don't know, I learned from the Millennial Mompreneur that your customer must know, like, and trust you. Yes. Now, I had heard it before, but something about when Whitney said it just sticks with you. I'm like, the Millennial Mompreneur told me that. So
yes.
But I love that. So they had already established that trust, and you said, let me leverage this relationship I already have. How did that turn into your company?
Absolutely. So it got to a point where I had then had my home care agency for 5 years. And so after being a full-time entrepreneur for 5 years, I got into coaching and consulting because I really wanted to help other aspiring female entrepreneurs to start and grow successful businesses as well. However, being a female entrepreneur, I recognized that I needed a book as a coach to, one, leverage my expertise in an inexpensive way, to, two, also serve as a lead magnet for potential customers because now I'm in a new space, a new industry. So how am I going to attract my ideal client, right? And so that's why I needed a book. So this was the perfect...
Note to self, write a book.
Yes, write a book.
With the publishing company. Okay, go ahead.
Empower Her Publishing can assist. By the way. So yes, I recognize that I need a book. So this was the perfect opportunity for me to not only help myself, but help my editing clients as well. So I did an extensive amount of research on the self-publishing process, invested in one of the top experts in the industry because I practice what I preach.
That part.
Right. And then I put all of this to the test. And I published my first solo book in October of 2021. Walk Into It, 7 Steps to Develop Confidence as an Emerging Entrepreneur.
I remember the launch.
Yes.
Congratulations, though. Because I've seen the growth along the path. And who knew it started that way?
Yes. Yes.
I love that. I feel like a lot of people fall into entrepreneurship in different ways. Did you see yourself going into the different lanes when you started with the company with your mother?
No. Honestly, I did not. I did not.
Okay.
It's very interesting because I literally never imagined myself being an entrepreneur. Never. In fact, I wanted to be a lawyer growing up.
Okay. I could see that.
I did. I wanted to be a lawyer growing up, but I graduated from college a year early. So I took that year that I essentially had to spare and got a part-time job at a local nonprofit organization that I loved. It prepares high school students from challenging circumstances for college and life thereafter. Students who were just like me, from a single-parent household, low-income household, first-generation college student, right? So I could easily relate to these students, and I love my job. In fact, the CEO wanted to make me her successor.
Well, okay.
Yes. But some things transpired that led to me being unhappy in the workplace.
And there it is.
There it is.
It's something about when it's someone else's dream as well. And I mean, you seem pretty affirmed into what you want and what you need. So it's easier to follow your dream than someone else's, right?
Right. And, it's interesting because I thought that I wanted that so badly, right? And I began training to be the CEO of this company, the next CEO, right, by age 25. And I was 24 when I left my job. And it's interesting because while I was training to become CEO, I had no idea that God was preparing me to not be CEO of that company, but to be CEO of my own. And so all the while growing up, while I thought I wanted to be a lawyer, and then I thought, I'm going to be the CEO of this organization, God was like, no, you're going to be CEO. But not there.
That part.
In fact, you were created to be a CEO, and you're going to have multiple businesses, but I had no idea at all.
That part. Dream delayed, but not denied. And then also, like, what is the dream? It unfolds in front of you half the time.
Absolutely.
I love that. Listen, tell everyone, because we've heard the business stuff. I know about the business stuff. I see it all the time. But how do you take care of you? How do you take care of Whitney? What's your favorite form of self-care?
Honestly, just taking time to rest.
Come on, rest. I take a nap.
Because I'm not only a full-time entrepreneur, but I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom. And my son is 4 years old. And really, I did not know the need for rest until I became a mom. And a stay-at-home mom at that. And so many people have this misconception that being a stay-at-home mom is no work.
It's a lot. It's a lot of work, y'all. y'all lying. Why y'all lying to yourselves? It's a lot of work.
Listen.
I already know.
Listen.
Child.
I had no idea. I honestly had no idea. It's exhausting.
It is. It really is.
It's really exhausting. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Listen, and I want to stay at home mom, but my son got suspended from daycare. Listen, I didn't know you could even get suspended from daycare. I didn't even know that was possible. But it happened to me, and baby, something about the 8 hours at home with them. Plus the nighttime too. It's a lot. It's a lot. It can be a lot.
Yes.
It can be a lot. But I'm glad that you know how to rest.
Yes.
And take care of yourself.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I've become very intentional about my rest now because
you need it.
Yeah, I reached a new level of exhaustion when I became a mom. You know, it was like the kind where like I don't just need a nap. Like I'm not tired like I need a nap. I'm tired like I need to revamp my whole life.
I'm talking about. You ever just wake up and start throwing away stuff?
Girl.
Child, throw the whole house away.
Yes.
Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. But where do you see yourself evolving to? What's next?
Really, I want to continue providing a platform for women to share their voice, their experiences, and their expertise through publishing. Last year was my first full year in business as a publisher, and in that first full year, we helped 72 women become first-time authors.
Now, we're not just going to skip past that. Y'all get that a round of applause.
72 women become first-time authors. 5 women, 2-time authors, and 1 person, a 3-time published author.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing. Did you see yourself doing this work? I know. I'm going to get back to the last question, where you going, but did you see yourself helping like this?
No, and I have had to sit in this. You know what I mean? Sit in this and just really, really just thank God for allowing me to walk in my purpose. Because I had no idea.
Not like this.
No, not at all like this. And so...
Okay, what's next? Because I know I had rambled.
Yeah.
So what's next? Where you going?
Certainly to just continue on this path of, you know, giving women a platform to share their voice, you know, their experiences and their expertise. Because I think that a lot of times we're not heard, unfortunately. And sometimes it's because we don't want to be.
That part. Hiding behind ourselves.
Yes. Imposter syndrome or protecting other people's feelings or self-doubt or not really believing in our abilities and capabilities and all the things that we were destined to be. The fullness of us.
That part.
And so I really work with women of influence who are ready to create a platform for others as well through collaboration books. And that has become my area of expertise as well, really giving women of influence, like I said, an opportunity to let other people share their voice. You know, because sometimes we aren't ready to publish a full-blown book. We baby steps.
Just a little chapter.
Let me get my feet wet.
Let me give you a moment. Right.
Yes.
Right. Tell a story instead of your whole story.
Yes.
You got to start somewhere. So
Yes.
I love that you are helping people start somewhere.
Yes, absolutely. And that's really the goal. So when they start somewhere, then they know what's possible. Right? And they can feel themselves growing in that. And they're like, okay, let me go ahead and put out my full story now. Because the impact that I receive for myself and for others, that's the greatest blessing. Because so many people say, hey, so many people have come to me and thanked me.
Right.
For sharing my story. You know, because your story is about you, but it's not for you.
That part. You know,
so
it's the healing along the way, too. I love that. Tell everyone where they can find you online.
Of course. So I can be found online at Empower Her Publishing on all social media platforms, as well as the Millennial Mamapreneur, of course.
I love it. Thank you so much, Whitney, for joining us. Hugs. I appreciate you. Y'all, give her a round of applause. I mean, it is the finale for me. Thank you so much, Whitney. I appreciate you. Y'all, that is it. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but make sure you go to CaraPressley.com. If you want to be a speaker, I have the class for you, Successfully Speaking. Registration is open. Tonight's the last night for the discount. But overall, I got some free resources on there as well. Browse around the website. Of course, make sure you go to convowithnikki.com. That's the correct site. That is the wrong site. But find Convo with Nikki online. It's the CWMbrand.com is what it is. And find Coach Nikki online. We're going to put the right title, the right websites, and all that information in the bio of this YouTube situation. I love y'all to life. Y'all have a great evening. Peace. Thanks for letting me take over. Woo! Come on, audience. Come on. Fade out music.